if the attorney that you send the case to rejects the case. It is very important that the attorney send out a non-acceptance letter. We call them rejection letters. But contained within that letter should also be your name. Hey, Mrs. Jones, I just want to let you know that neither I nor Mr. Referring Attorney will be able to help you with your problem. You have only 2.5 years in which to file a lawsuit. I highly recommend you go to another attorney immediately to get another opinion. So ask the attorney whether they do that. Another thing you want to know is, does the attorney have the ability to communicate with his clients on an ongoing basis? Is it monthly? Is it weekly? How often do they communicate with their clients? You want to know whether they have a system in place. And by the way, if you do not have a system in place to communicate with your clients, I would highly recommend you developing one, because the more you communicate with your clients, the more they recognize you are helping them, working on their case, the less client calls you get saying, hey, what's going on with my case? I haven't heard from you in months. Very important to identify what type of communication system they have. Oh, we don't communicate. We just wait for the clients to call us. No, that's not good enough. Every month, phone call should be going out, or a letter, or an email, whatever. Maybe every 2 weeks, something to communicate on a regular basis, to keep them in the loop, and to keep you in the loop. Very important. You don't want to simply have a year or two go by wondering, what's going on with that case I referred out to that attorney? You need to be kept in the loop. Okay, one of the things that I will always ask to every referring attorney who's talked to the client, what do you think a jury's going to do when they see this person on the witness stand? What's your opinion of the witness? Are they nice, sweet little old lady? Are they aggressive? Are they hostile? What's your opinion? I want to know your opinion. Very important. I also want to know, what's the likely venue where this case is going to take place? Is it going to be in Brooklyn, Bronx, Queens, Manhattan, Richmond, Staten Island, wherever? Where is it likely going to be? Where did the medical wrongdoing occur? Where does the patient live? That will all help evaluate whether or not this is a case that needs to be taken. Another thing you need to keep in mind, what are the damages that this person received? Well, we know that in most of these medical malpractice cases, the damages, the biggest ones, are pain and suffering. Past pain and suffering from the time of the injury until the time of trial, and future pain and suffering from the time of trial for the foreseeable future. That's critical. And of course, there are other elements of economic damages, financial loss, lost wages, and other economic losses that can be quantified.